Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we just got done with episode 9 of Outer Banks season 3 called...
Welcome to Kitty Hawk.
Yeah, welcome to Kitty Hawk. Guys, this episode was
God.
definitely satisfying, but also like...
I
was really worried a lot, like in the beginning of this episode, because in the beginning of this episode is that everybody... The way that... of course, they're all going to get to South America is via Ward's, plane. And that made me very worried on the fact that everybody is, like, they're all going to go get things together before they meet up at a certain time to get on the plane to leave. And I was really, really worried by that, on everybody going to go get the things that they need to, get back together to all go save, John B's father. I was really worried also from Key's perspective, because previously in episode 8, Key's father looked like, okay, I've had enough,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh my god, they're actually gonna, like, I feel like they're gonna force her. I even said that in episode 8 review. I was like, they're gonna force her to go to Kitty Hawk, and as she said, oh, I'm gonna go back home to try to, like, ask my parents if I can go, I was like, oh my god, like, I kind of, like, theorized everything about that happening. She got forced to go to the Kitty Hawk camp. She got forced to. I was right about JJ, encountering the one dude about his father's old friend that, that he did business with in the last episode. Barracuda Mike. To get, safe passage by them doing a favor for him about, pretty much, unloading the shipment of weed and stuff like that to get safe passage to, South America, and that all going to shit. I was like, oh my god, he's going to want to come after JJ because of, the police ended up getting the weed, and Barracuda Mike couldn't get the money to give to the person that, he was doing business with. I was like, they're going to go after JJ. That happened in this episode, and, I was really, like, scared. I was like, oh my god, like, Key won't, like, I wonder if they're going to find out, if like, where Key is. Like, I was really scared that they were just going to leave without her. But JJ came in the clutch and did the Black Ops mission. And I'm going to let you take over from there, of, like, because that was, like, the highlight of this episode for sure.
Okay, this is, like, going to be all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh my god. I teared up so much. I almost cried.
I cried as she was getting taken away. I was like, there's no way that this is happening.
That's what I'm crying about.
I mean, I was like so upset. I was like, there's no way. I was like, I told Annie, I can't do this. If, like, we're waiting until season 4, and you know what I mean, and, like, we won't see her until season 4, like, you know what I mean, like, they're gonna go without her. I was like, I can't do this.
That Kira got taken away, but what I'm talking about is I am so happy. I almost cried. They're finally together.
They're finally an item.
JJ and Kiara are finally together.
Mm-hmm. They finally said. They both said. Well, he said, "I love you," because she said, "I love you" in the.
She said. He said. Kiara, I want to tell you yesterday was I'm sorry.
And she's like.
I love you, and he's like, I love you
too. And then they kissed. That was so great. He finally said it. I was because she said it in the like I think it was the episode prior to 8, so episode 7, and I was just like.
But she said it again in this episode.
But she said it again, exactly, and that's why I was like, oh my god, because he finally said it back. And it was cute because all the other girls in Key's cabin were all cheering and saying "aw," and that was really cool that he kind of like rescued her. So I was so happy that he like he was able to rescue her in this episode. And we didn't have to wait until and we didn't have a situation where like they all went and they were gonna leave Key behind, and that was gonna be something that they did in season 4. I'm glad that he said no, I'm not going without her. That was some romantic ass shit. I was like, thank you, bro. Thank you. You're not gonna leave her. I was like, he is the real one. This is some true love shit right here. And I just loved it. F the parents, though, because as he went to go see where Kiara was...
Mike and Anna are awful.
Mike and Anna are trash, especially Mike. He's like, because what did JJ said? You somethinged your daughter? Like, you shipped out your daughter or something? Or you totally, like... You screwed your daughter, essentially. And he's like... And pretty much he tried to get up Mike to go fight JJ. He's a piece of shit, Mike. Like, they're both shitty parents. And I love how Key, as, like, they were running to, was it Kahuna Mike? Right? Barracuda Mike's, car, because that was their getaway car, and JJ pretty much made an agreement saying, like, oh, if you get me, if you don't hurt me, I know you want to, because, I made it where you lost money and you were working for someone big, I can get you the money, but I need you to help me, get my one friend out, so that way we can get to South America, so that way we can get you the money that I owe you. So I love how that was the getaway. Like, was it Barracuda Mike? And now they're using Barracuda Mike's, airlines, Barracuda Mike Airlines, to go to South America to go meet up with Cleo and Pope and John B. and Sarah. I'm glad that's
Ward's what's going on.
Yeah, Ward's with them. I'm a little worried about that because I think he's going to try to, and I think he's going to try to screw him over again. To be honest, I think he's going to try to take the gold for himself because he's just that dude. I don't think he can though because he's like he got stabbed in the leg and also like he has a cane now, so I don't think he'll be able to steal. I feel like he has no room to be trying to steal anything because he's not in the best shape. But I am a little bit worried about that. Also, Topper going to the airfields because he heard that he heard that Rose came back from somebody else. Like, oh, Rose's plane is back in the Outer Banks. I want to go. Like, I want to get her something. He's like, oh my god, like why would Rose's plane be there? Does this mean Sarah's gonna try to leave when she said she would stay? So him going there and that's a little like and pretty much telling Sarah, oh, you're trash. I can't do this with you anymore. Like, oh, you're a liar and blah 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 blah. And him saying like, oh, he told John B like, oh, like. How's your place that burned down or whatever? And pretty much they knew right then and there that he's the one that burned down the place, like his shack, his house. And that Topper's a piece of shit. And I feel like Sarah now knows like, oh my god, like you're a monster. Like you knew we were in there, but you were willing to burn it down. You know what I mean? But like, what else did you like? I mean, like, what did you think about the whole Ward and Rafe situation? Because that was chaotic.
Honestly, I love Ward no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he's done. I love Ward. Shut up, Zach.
Okay.
I love Ward. I don't care what he's done. I just like if he like I said, if he died,
she would have been done. She would have been done.
Like bye.
Good thing that Rafe got there in time.
Yeah. Good
thing because Ward was about to die. Like he was about to die, and I mean the thing is that I mean. When Ward was getting on the plane before the police came because Sheriff Shoop found out that like overheard from because somebody that was in a canoe saw Rafe save Ward from the dude, and then that one dude saw Ward and told Shoop or told one of the police officers told Shoop. And then they went and said that they were heading towards the two people on the bike were heading towards the airfields. And then that's when Shoop said all units go there. And if it wasn't, I was kind of happy that Ward said to Rafe before he left, like, you're the man.
You're a good boy.
You're a good boy. I know that you did what you did, but I'm happy that you made it right there. I don't care what you did. You came back for me. You helped me. You're the man. The house is yours. You know what I mean? I love you, Rafe. I did feel for that moment because that's what Rafe wanted to hear from his father. I love you and. This is yours.
You're a good boy.
You're a good boy. That was kind of touching, but I can't forgive all the shit Rafe's done. He's a piece of shit, bro. Also, the fact I'm really glad when Rafe was about to leave and was it Pope was getting on. I'm gonna let them say what did Pope say to Rafe.
We're not done here.
Anyway, we're not done here, man. This isn't over, bro. I was glad. I'm like, good, you tell him. But that little threat that Rafe gave to John B. Like, oh, if you hurt my dad, I'm gonna find you.
And kill
bullshit,
you.
Bro. Like, bullshit, my guy. Like, you're trash. Especially, it's so funny, and that's how I know I'm not gonna like fully forgive or really feel for Rafe is because of. He went from, I know what you did was wrong, but you came back for me, and you know what I mean, be a good boy, blah, 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 you know what I mean, the house is yours, you know what I mean, this is your home, to then, saying to John B., if you hurt my dad, I'm going to come for you, blah, 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 and go back to doing murdering things and things. So it's like, I really do want Rafe to be put in prison. I'm really hoping that happens. I don't know if it ever will. And Ward ended up getting away again. So it's like, if I would have rather have had somebody get arrested, it would have definitely been Rafe. Ward, I feel like, is on a path where he's kind of trying to get redemption, and I really gotta say, like, I would if I had the choice to put one of them in prison, it definitely would be Rafe over Ward. I think at this point, which is crazy, but I feel like Rafe is he'll just keep spiraling even more, and I just can't forgive him for like pretty much kind of putting making Topper go do that shit. You know what I mean? Like kind of convincing Topper to go there to eventually then burn down the house with everybody in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Topper's out of control still, but Rafe is out of control still, and Topper's right there with Rafe, but are making his way there. But I don't know. I'm excited for the next episode. The fact that everybody's now on their way to go save Big John. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this finale ends, episode 10. And we're excited to do the review for you guys. We're trying to push him. We're staying strong. We're about to go watch the last episode. Like I said, guys, here, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put notifications, like this video. I love to have you guys here, part of the family, part of the channel. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. And yet again, guys, we are almost to 700 subscribers. That is the goal, right? To get 700. And also, my initial goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of this year. Again, guys, give big shout outs to Annie for sticking strong and staying up, because right now it's 11:18. We're staying strong. We're trying to get this last episode out for you guys. So again, give her big shout outs down in the comments below. I appreciate it, Annie, for you sticking strong with me and doing this with me. But guys, like I said, stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and definitely let us know what did you think about episode 9. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let us know if you binged the season. How'd you like the season without giving out any spoilers? But without further ado, guys, we're about to jump into episode 10 of Outer Banks Season 3. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and we'll see you guys in episode 10 of Season 3 of Outer Banks. Peace.